What's up, bro? My name is Spencer, and I help improve the lives of young men. Do you ever feel like you want to start this day and be super productive and get all this work done, and then you end up feeling super aimless, not knowing what to do, super scattered brained, and then 30 minutes in, an hour in to this day that you wanted to plan to a T, you just go on YouTube and call it a day and be like, okay, maybe tomorrow it'll be different. I wasn't able to get any work done today. You wish you were more productive. Everyone does. Let's take a lesson from the military. 2 words for you: timetables. In the military or in school, these are all very evident in, some of our daily lives. We don't even realize it. Think about the military. They have a strict routine that they know about even before they wake up. They know, all right, tomorrow I'm going to have to do this at 7 a.m., then this at 8 a.m., and then this at 8:15, and then this at 9. Like, they already know. It's already structured for them. Think about when you're at school. Oh, I have this bell. I have bell A at 9:15. Then I have bell B at 10:15. It's all in order. And did you ever, maybe you skipped class, but did you ever, were you ever confused, or did you ever feel directionless? No, you were never directionless because there was a timetable. So why don't we apply that to our daily lives? And the timetable for more self-improvement or for your life is pretty much the exact same. What you do is you just, the night before, you plan out your day, whatever you want to do. Do you want to do a couple hours of deep work? Do you want to go to the gym? Do you have coffee plan with somebody? Do you have a date? All these things can just be put in your timetable, and it's so effective. I'm telling you, I have been probably 8 times more productive now that I use a timetable. I've only been using a timetable for a little under a week, and it has been insane ROI. I am going from barely being able to do 1 hour of hard work because I was just so brain fogged and I was directionless and I didn't know what to do. I didn't know that my next steps into, after using the timetables, being able to do 8 hours of work nonstop because I know what I need to do. It is insane how 5 minutes, not even 5 minutes, 2 minutes at the end of the day before the next day, you just write out what you're going to do the next day. It's insane how your brain responds to that. Imagine you're at sea and you're on a boat in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. Having a timetable is like having an actual fucking sail. Imagine being on a boat without a sail and you didn't even have any oars or anything to steer it. That's what you are when you don't have a timetable and you're trying to get work done. You're trying to become a better person. You're trying to get success. You're trying to, make more money in business, or even you're trying to succeed in music, or you're trying to be a rapper, or you were trying to be a politician. It doesn't matter. You need a timetable. Even if your work is the most creative, type B stuff in the world, you still could benefit from a timetable. This is so important. I can't re-stress that. Do this the night before. That's another big thing. Make sure you do your timetable the night before, so when you wake up, you already know what you need to do. For me, personally, my timetable and what's been working well for me, and let me just reemphasize again, I have been able to do a week's worth of work in a day. It is absolutely insane. So my timetable, what I do is I wake up at 7 every single morning. I do about 40 minutes of habits. I do my 30-minute meditation, then I do a quick gratitude journal, and then I do some breath work. And then I get right into my deep work. I get into my YouTube deep work. I'm trying to take this YouTube channel and grow it. So I'll do YouTube deep work, which I'm in right now, and I'm in a flow state, and it feels great. And I've written all this down, so I know what to do. I'm doing YouTube deep work for 2 hours. Then I have an actual job. So I do my job for another 3 hours. Then I'll have a block for the gym. Then I'll have a block for journaling. Then I'll have a block for socializing. It doesn't have to be super, super strict. It could be stuff that's not productive. But if you plan it out, you're actually going to do it. Like, it is so crazy how just writing this on a piece of paper or putting this in your notes app, it holds you so much more accountable to actually doing the work. It is insane. And you don't need to be perfect. You are going, it is going to be a pretty, like, yeah, I meticulously, I autistically set up this day. I'll set up 10-17-24 Spencer route. This is what I'm doing all day. And I'll go up until I go to bed again. But it doesn't need to be perfect. Like, if your grandma calls you and says, hey, can we get lunch? Go get lunch with your grandma. Don't be a fucking dumbass. This is something that's just supposed to be a guide for you. And even if you only get like 45% of it right, say you do the first half and you just get burnt out and you end up watching YouTube. You were going to do that anyway if you didn't have a timetable. So now you're just 45% better. So if you could follow the timetable literally at all, you're already going to be progressively overloading and you're going to be that much better. And it's going to be better than if you never use a timetable in the first place. I'm not going to share my timetable with you because that's not the point. The point is to make your own. And the point is to make that unique to yourself and, cognizant, like just congruent with what you need to do in life. But I'm telling you, use a timetable and just try it for like 3 days. You are going to be so amazed at what you can do. Even if you're in a full-time job right now or you're in school, you have opportunities before and after to time things out. I'm going to do an hour of work. I'm going to do an hour of training basketball. Whatever your passion is, timetables help so much. This is by far the number one productivity tip I can give you right now. If you have the drive and the passion, you have the ambition, but you just haven't been able to start, use a timetable. This will force you because you're writing it down. You're typing it. Like, this is you. You're doing this under your own volition. This will force you and lean you towards the path of being way more productive. Thanks for listening. My name is Spencer. I'll have a link in the description if you want any more help. I do personal coaching as well. As always, get bored.